Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed. So, if you guys haven't seen last episode, I would suggest you guys actually watch those last episodes that we have made, because this is actually the second to last thing. So, first of all, we wake up to Vidic not being there, which is surprising, because we kind of expected like an entire conversation to happen, but no, we were demanded to get in, and so Phantom got in anyhow, and go into sequence 5. And also, yes, we did kind of mess up like last episode with like sequences and stuff, mainly because of the fact that we thought it was sequence 5, but no, it was actually sequence 4. So now we get back to Al Mulin.
Rather plain for all the power you claim it has. How does it work?
He who holds it commands the hearts and minds of whoever looks upon it, whoever tastes of it, as they say.
And Gagne's men?
An experiment. Herbs used to simulate its effects, to be ready for when they held it.
Talel supplied them. Tamir equipped them. They were preparing for something. But what?
War.
And the others, the men who rule the cities, they meant to gather up the people, make them like Gagne's men.
The perfect citizens, the perfect soldiers, a perfect world.
Robert de Sable must never have this back.
So long as he and his brothers live, they will try.
And they must be destroyed.
Which is what I've had you doing. There are 2 more Templars who require your attention. One in Acre, known as Sibran. One in Damas, called Shubair. Visit with the bureau leaders. They'll instruct you further.
As you wish.
Be quick about it. No doubt Robert de Sable has been nervous by our continued success. His remaining followers will do their best to expose you. They know Tam, the man in the white robe. He'll be looking for you.
They won't find me. I let them play me around.
Here, my gift to you, in gratitude for the good work you've done.
So after the conversation has fully ended, we have ranked up to the 7th rank, or 8th, I don't remember. Probably 7th. Yep. So we gain new abilities, or a ability which is a defense break. We have no idea how to do that, may I add. But anyhow, so Phantom figured out how to use the map a little bit. And so we shall be off to one of the one of the locations that we need to go to that involves the target, which is based in Ark and Jerusalem, if I remember. Nope, it was Dominicus. Anyways, we head over to the bureau in Ark and continue on with the story from there.
Greetings, Altaïr. What news?
Al-Mualim has named another. Calls himself Sabrand.
I am familiar with the man. Newly appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic. He resides in the Venetian Quarter and runs Acca's port.
I'll start my work at once.
Here are the places where you should focus your search. On the docks east of here, among the ships and their crews. At the chapel to the northeast, near the cross overlooking the port. And to the north, in front of St. John's Gate.
This is most helpful. My thanks for the guidance.
Altaïr,
Yes, Rafi.
I owe you an apology. For what? For doubting your dedication to our cause.
No, it was I who erred. I believe myself above the creed. You owe me nothing.
As you wish, my friend.
We finish up some of the main, like, information gathering pieces, and we head back to the Bureau. The reason why we cut that out is because of the fact that it's really repetitive, and we wish not to bore you guys with half of the stuff that is in Assassin's Creed 1. So, Phantom finally drops down and talks to him again.
How fares your search?
I've learned all there is to know about my target.
Share your knowledge with me then.
Sabrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Abuela warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Be on your guard, Altaïr.
Of course, Rafik. But I think it will be to my advantage. Fear will weaken him.
So we get to the harbor where the target is, and we find out that there's this dude that is being interrogated. Here's a clip.
So you say, and yet no one here will vote for you. What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord. As the old man of the craft, it is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they do not know you because you are not of an informed but an assassin. You wear the same robes.
If they know themselves as we do, it is only to instill uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
You calling me a coward? Challenging my authority? Are you perhaps hoping to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
I don't recall accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
But I confess nothing.
Define me to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Kanye were too confident, and they paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake. If you truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator will provide for you. Let him stay my hand.
You've gone mad. Will none of you come forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
If the people share my concern, what I do for Arthur. Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to the guard. I doubt we've seen the last of these assassins. Persistent bastards. Now get back to work.
After that entire ordeal, we actually get thrown back into the mission, where we died several freaking times. Yeah. And then we get pushed by this drunken dude on a boat, which we kind of got annoyed and beating the crap out of him. Reason why is because of the fact that it's a drunken dude pushing us around. And now we get back to the assassination.
I'll take care of this heathen myself!
Don't do this.
You are afraid.
Of course I am afraid.
But you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
Have my brothers taught you nothing? I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe.
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen? Our treasure was the proof.
Proof of what?
That this life is all we have.
Linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
A blockade by sea. To keep the fool kings and queens from sending reinforcements. Once we...
Conquered the Holy Land?
freed the fool from the tyranny of faith.
Freedom? You worked to overthrow cities, control men's minds, murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
And Phantom reaches the bureau again.
You've caused quite a stir.
I've done as requested. Sabran's life is ended.
So it is. So it is. You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your success.
Yes. I should return and speak to him. Of this and other things.
Is everything all right, my friend? You seem distant.
It's nothing, Rafik. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
Ah, my friend. You are not meant to enjoy these grim tasks. Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
You should embrace them. They are what keep you human.
What if I'm wrong? What if these men are not meant to die? What if they mean well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafik, Altaïr, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafik.
It is my pleasure to have served with one as skilled as you.
After we finish talking to the guy in the bureau, I forgot his name by the way, we finish up a fragment of sequence 5. Yeah, a fragment. And we get a choice to go back to Masyaf, which we accept, because we don't want to run back.
Another of the names is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men, Jubayer and Sabran?
Don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes, but this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
We should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altaïr.
So we finish up the conversation with Al-Mulin and we get another rank up to rank 8. Sadly, we don't get another Assassin's Blade. But we do get a new ability that is called Short Blade Expertise. Still don't understand what that means. Yeah, instead of doing that, it's just needing explanations. So we head back to Ark and talk to this guy, or well, Dominicus.
I'm afraid I don't have the time. I see. Too important for me now. It's not that. No, of course not. How may I serve you? Al-Mualim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubair. Ah, Salahaddin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target. But who are we to question this? I'm sure he has his reasons. You're familiar with the man. He's been quite busy these past few years, organizing his scholars and sending them to the streets to preach. What do they speak of? Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense, if you ask me. All this talk of paths and new worlds. What about this one? Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of men. Much too busy with real. Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search? South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit. I'll begin at once. So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
We finish up all the, well, actually, we discovered a new, investigation mission. So, we decided to do that, and, yeah, apparently we are set at a certain timer, and we have to find a certain somebody within that time limit. Luckily, the fastest way is to run via rooftops. And, honestly, it's not that bad. It's just the fact that parkour is really slow in this game. And wonky, I will say. You know, Phantom tries to run up a wall, but couldn't, so they resorted to using the window, which they didn't want to use originally, and basically just ran up across the rooftops, like an assassin should. Passing by a flag, may I add. The reason why we didn't get that is because, well, first of all, it's obvious we're on the timer. So, of course we're not gonna get it. Anyways, Phantom is professionally parkouring, surprisingly, even though the last couple of times they basically just ate dirt. Yeah, they ate dirt. Anyways, we found our guy, and so Phantom uses the catch ledge and talks to him.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
We finally reach back to the Bureau and talk to our #1 supporting fan.
What news, Altaïr? I've learned much about my enemy. Share what you know there. Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge. The most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him. He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all. He must be stopped. That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa at Dalasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life. I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
And now we finally get to the assassination, and so we had to cut a lot of this out, mainly because of the fact that it's like multiple assassination targets, and we do not want to prioritize the weaker ones, or the ones that feel less important. So, Phantom, yes, walks down, quietly, and encounters people pulling out that one episode of Amazing World of Gumball where everybody's wanting to burn books at the end of the episode. Yeah, that was an actual episode. And basically they're saying that reading some of these books that can easily be altered is more of a greater sacrifice and good for all people, and I don't know what they're talking about. Just listen.
The way it truly is. How can you use these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning. You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more on them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. Trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their word. What if those words speak falsely, as they often do? This is dangerous. You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them. Anything for them? Yes. Yes, of course. Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good. Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city. Collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles of the street. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
And that is where they dip. So we had to hunt all of them down, but we're going to save you guys from watching that. And
You must be ready to see the truth.
basically attack him at the tower.
Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
So that guy is finally down and leaves us with 2 more targets. And we return to the bureau to update our guy, or fan, I'm gonna name him Timmy, about our assassination.
The scholars followed him so readily. It wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altaïr. Return to Al-Wala. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
So we finish off with that part there, and we exit the Animus, or well, technically inside the Animus still, while we are listening to a guy talking to Vidic about something that is currently happening on the outside world, which might involve with assassins or such. I don't know. It's a whole big ordeal. But anyhow, we managed to get up after the conversation between the two ended, and yeah. So this is also going to be it for today's episode. We are also going to talk to Lucy to see what the heck is happening, but
Nope, it's working fine.
thank you all very much for watching, every single one of you who has been watching Assassin's Creed 1 so far, and
We have to
basically,
stop them, Desmond.
if you guys enjoy this series, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, please do everything in a way that you can support us, and it will be greatly appreciated too. So yeah, if you guys also want to join our Discord and follow us on other forms of social media, it's in this the description down below. You guys don't have to do anything if you guys want to. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode.
Got it.
So we shall see you all next time. Goodbye.